Are you ready?
Yes. So we're going to do first place first?
And we'll do third place first.
So, no more further ado. Here, for everyone waiting, the suspense is killing us all. Here are going to be the results of the Great Dublin Cupcake War of 2023. And your results are... Well, hello, and hello. Welcome. Shut up, Terry. He's laughing already. Welcome, everybody, to episode 23 of the Coffee and Ketchup podcast. We are here today. We've got some exciting things happening today, something that's been in the works since, probably since Brian was a child, actually. For years and years and years, and we're finally getting to bring that to fruition. I'm not really sure if anybody can really see with the lights.
Look like a piece of a cupcake, Chris.
Yeah, it does. That's crazy, Brian. That's exactly what it is.
That's awesome.
It's a piece of a cupcake and a third of a napkin. More on that later on in the episode, though.
You know, before we got together this morning, I was watching the classic Dazed and Confused, and I thought about you.
You thought about me?
Yeah.
That's never good.
Yeah, well,
never good to be thought of when watching that movie.
When Wooderson pulled up, you can't even see him. He's like, all right. And then the car pulls up.
God.
How you doing?
Yeah, it's never good to be referenced to that movie.
Especially
I was watching that movie and thought about you.
Especially that character.
Sure be cool if you did.
I thought about the intro that we do every week. Hello. It sounded like him pulling up. Sound like him pulling up.
All right.
How are you?
Yeah, dude, that's tough. That is tough. Well, we just want to thank everybody for tuning in yet again to another great episode. We've got a bunch in store for you today. Unlike last week, we've actually got some content prepared. There was no question whether we were going to do this episode, so it's probably going to tank. The episode that almost wasn't, it's doing fantastic. Everybody loves it. It's gotten a lot of comments, a lot of likes. Everybody's smashing that like button. And we hope that you do the same with this one right here, you know. If you have not already, be sure to subscribe. You can do it either in the bottom right or the bottom left of your screen right here. The bottom left is going to be that subscribe button. You can turn on those bell notifications. Click where it says, look on mobile. I think it's down in the bottom right. Anyway, somewhere around, if you have not already, it's going to say subscribe. And make sure you do that. Smash that like button. Make sure we're getting all the love that you would like to give us. Comment down below what you think about the episode, any opinions you might have. We'd love to comment with you. Make sure that you're sharing this with everybody so they can also have a good laugh and brighten their week a little bit. I think Brian's got something to kind of start us off with. You want to take it away there, Ryan?
We're in the middle of a turf war.
Who is we, brother?
In the neighborhood, especially at this address, apparently.
Okay.
Derek's aware of this a little bit, but he doesn't know the whole story. So I need to back up for several weeks ago when we were on talking about the kittens, right? Mm-hmm. When we had the kittens, right?
Yep.
Okay.
There was a Friday afternoon that two of the kittens ran off.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
And we searched for them. And as I was leaving that Friday evening, I was driving real slow, right? Yep. And I seen two of them in the neighbor's bushes. Yeah. Remember, I walked over there. I didn't tell you this part because it didn't dawn on me as to what was happening. But when I went up to those kittens, one of them was scared and wouldn't let me near it. But as I was like on my knees trying to reach for the kittens in the bushes over there, it was saying something like, "Rodance." And I was like, what?
Say what?
Like, it sounded like road dance, and I was like, road dance.
Wait a minute.
The kitten.
You're trying to say that the kitten
was like meowing, whispering, kind of like
road dance.
Road dance.
That's what it sounded like. But I'm like,
So it was meow, rodents.
I can't really do it. That's
like
it.
Okay.
That's it, like
Oh,
that. And that's what I heard, and I was like,
I
whatever.
apologize for letting Brian pick a topic.
Follow me. So I called Derek over
here,
here.
bro.
I'm like, hey, bro, we have located the 2 runaway kittens. So, unfortunately, they did run off again, and then Willow followed suit several days later.
Yep.
And I'm sure that they probably have found a home, or someone was riding by and seen the cute little kittens and stopped and picked them up, not thinking that they had a home.
Yep.
Probably what happened. I know who was behind the kittens now.
Who?
Rodents. And that's what he was trying to tell me. Rodents. What have we been finding lately?
Lots of
Mice dead. Tuffy, the mother,
chipmunks.
is seeking revenge.
I tell you what, she is mowing them down.
And she's
At a
bringing
rapid pace.
She's bringing them to the door and meowing. And she's like, there's going to be
A lot of bloodshed.
there's going to be more bloodshed
So
over my kittens.
so I gotta tell you.
That's what it was saying, though, rodents. It was letting me know what was responsible
There,
for kidnapping.
what have you seen, Brian? I've seen one mouse one mouse in the driveway.
One in the driveway.
I've seen half a carcass of a chipmunk. That was yesterday.
2 days ago.
There's been chipmunks like 2 or 3 days in a row, and they're fast.
Yeah, they're real fast.
They've been living up under the basketball goal for years.
She's on a mission.
Yeah, she's taking them out.
It's the wrong cat to play with,
Listen.
dude.
I went out there the other day and went to give her some food, give her dry food.
Mm-hmm.
She looked up at me and she said, "Save your money."
I'm not.
Don't give me any. I fishing to go out here and get me a squirrel.
You just see it now, like Celine reporting live on the scene for Channel 13 News tonight. The fighting continues in Dublin.
She's probably up there right now, laid down in the grass, waiting on something. She's a stalker.
She's a killer.
The
She
fighting
really is.
continues.
She really
It all makes sense now.
Another 3 dead in Dublin tonight from the vicious turf war.
She ain't playing.
Yeah.
No.
So to kind of sum it up for the viewers,
Yes.
a cat
Uh-huh.
is killing mice.
Rodents of every
Squirrels.
squirrel.
So you've seen squirrels.
a
She's
baby,
watching a squirrel.
a baby
Two.
squirrel.
She's had 2
2 squirrels.
that I know of. They ain't
Squirrels
easy
and
to catch.
mice
I'm serious.
And chipmunks.
and chipmunks. Mm-hmm. So a cat is killing vermin.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Retribution.
I mean, I feed her at least twice a day.
Is that normal, Chris?
The cats are killing vermin?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never had a cat.
Rodents.
I've never heard of
one
anything like that
After
before.
one of her kittens said rodents.
Said.
Purred it.
I'll just say
Might
she's
not
out
have
for
said-
blood.
Might not have said it, but pretty much said it.
All right, meow. That is about enough.
You are so stupid.
Are you saying meow?
All right, meow.
Let's move on, meow.
Let's move on, meow.
She's out there looking all nimbly bimbly. I can tell you that.
She out there drinking milk from a saucer.
She is. She is. She won't let me near her. She found out I work with Kia. And, they have the connection to the Kia Souls and the hamsters.
Oh, yeah. With the hamsters.
That's why she won't let me
She won't even let you near
Now
her,
we
no.
know.
No. You're too closely hanging out with them vermin.
That's terrible.
What'd
That's
you call
You
them?
got connections.
Vermin.
Vermin.
No T?
Yeah,
No
vermin.
T. All right, vermin.
Yeah. No,
I
no,
thought it was
T.
vermin. I thought it was vermin.
I thought it was vermins?
Vermin.
You're combining rodents and vermin.
I'm not combining them.
Tuffy is.
Tuffy is. I don't think she's combining. I think she's subtracting.
Yeah, she's making less of them.
She is, man.
Hey,
Do what you do, Tuffy.
When you find one, I got the flat shovels out there in the shop. Just scoop it up and throw it as far as you can out there.
To the
We
grave.
have nothing but the utmost respect for the dead on
To the,
Coffee and Ketchup.
to the graveyard.
Scoop it with the flat shovel and throw it over.
all I'm saying is, don't let her.
far as you can.
Don't let her.
So many on Patrick. Wow.
I did it yesterday. It was raining. I slung it as far as I could with the
Okay.
shovel.
All right. Yeah, she'll find it. She'll find it. I went into Marco's Pizza Friday night
Okay.
to pick
For
up.
those who don't
To
know,
pick, Marco's Pizza is a local pizza parlor here in Dublin.
I'll never live that down.
no.
Ever.
So I go in, and
Marco's Italiano Pizza.
the guy comes to the register.
That was pretty good.
That
And I
was
said,
decent.
that was not bad.
Thank you. I'm part Italian.
I can tell. So dude's like, "Hey man, can I help you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I had a mobile order." And he said, "What's the name?" I said, "Brian." And he looked. He said, "I don't have you on here." I said, "No, man, I ordered it on the app." He goes, "I'm just telling you, I don't have you on here, man. You can come around here and look." And I said, "No, I don't have to come around there. Like, it's up there." And he goes, "I mean, I want you to look at my online orders. It's not here." So I walked around the counter to look at his monitor, and there it was, number 4, Brian. And I said, "Yeah, man, right there." He goes, "Oh, man, I thought you said Prime."
You already kidding.
I promise.
He thought you
He
said.
thought you said prime?
Prime. So then I just started to go, let me tell you something. Do I look like I've got on a Colorado hat right now? Did I call you telling you that me and Shador need us a pizza to talk about the game plan? I was like, how did you get Prime?
You and Shador need something.
rolled.
Because he said, could it be, before he said, come around the counter, he said, could it be in another name? And I said, no, that's the only name I got. That's all I got, man. Brian.
That's it. That's all I got.
He's like, okay, all right, Prime, come around here and look. We ain't got you in here.
Well, that's it, Coach Prime.
I
I'm
was
sorry, I don't see your name.
I was like, dang, bro. No, man, that's me.
Oh, that's
Golly, Coach Prime, baby.
I guess so.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, struggling.
He thought you said prime.
He did. That's what he said.
What is it with you and people?
I
at these
don't
industries?
know.
I'm gonna tell a little story real quick that happened this week. You may or may not know. We were out with work
Oh, yeah.
collecting, trying to get stuff for this raffle that we'll have in our alumni retreat coming up this week. So we go into Best Buy in Warner Robins.
oh Lord.
And we walk in, and you know how they always got the guy in the front at Best Buy. Can I help y'all? You know, can I help you? Walk in. Hey, welcome to Best Buy.
The greeter, if you will.
Yeah.
So we walk in, and Brian walks over, and he's just like, "Can I talk to a manager?" And I was just, and you already had it on your list.
Yeah.
Listen, it just is too perfect. He's like, I need to speak to a manager.
I was nice.
He was. He
I was
wasn't like
nice.
rude. He
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
rude yet. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
He was just like, I need to speak to a manager. Really carrying it up. You know what I mean?
I did not.
And the poor guy up front, we'll call him
gosh.
Jeff, was just like, "Sure, can I help you?"
No,
Oh,
he
so
said,
he
No,
wasn't-
what he was like,
I said,
"What can I help you with?"
I said, hey man, can I talk to a manager? And he said, what do you need? What you need?
Yeah.
And go ahead, Chris, your story.
About this time, I noticed that his name tag said, Jeff, and under it says store manager.
Manager.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't see this tag.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Brian is thinking like, this dude's just trying to not let me talk to a manager.
This
This
guy's
dude's
running
trying to
in-
run block.
He's running
You know what I'm saying?
interference
Not
on
gonna
me
let
right
me.
now. Yeah.
Not gonna let me talk to who I need to talk to
So
get
he
my
starts
job
getting
done.
rude. I can.
Well, he
see
looked
it.
17. I'm like, there's no way this
He
guy's
did
a
look
manager.
very young. I was taken aback. No offense, Jeff. I was taken aback when I saw it before anybody else. That it said, Jeff, store manager.
Manager.
Yeah.
I did not.
And so Brian was just like, Well, I need to talk to a manager.
I done told you what I need, Jeff.
I need to talk to a manager, Jeff.
Oh gosh.
What time do you have to be back at the high school?
And,
I know good damn well you ain't running this outfit.
Oh my god.
yeah, you know what I mean? And I think towards the end of like Jeff being like, what can I help you with for the second time? Brian kind of lays this. Brian notices that his thing says manager.
You noticed it then?
At the end.
Towards the end, Brian was
at
just
the
like,
end.
oh crap. Oh God. And he was just like, we're trying to get a donation. And then guy was just like, I don't
Short
think
notice.
Short notice donation. And the guy was just like, I don't know if we can do anything short notice. And Brian
I'm halfway
tucked
out the
tail
door.
and ran. He's
Halfway out the
almost
door.
at the car by now where he's just like, all right, hey, we appreciate it, but we got to go.
Hope your team wins tonight. It's Friday night football.
Hope Warner Robins High wins.
True story.
It was just so awkward and so embarrassing.
It was a little bit of embarrassment, a little bit of shame, and sprinkle it in with some guilt.
Yeah.
It made the perfect cake, son, and I was ready to get out of there.
Did you grab your pants and pull them up? He said, I'm just told you I need to speak to the manager.
Now I tell you, he was like, I said I need to speak to the manager now, boy. Now, son.
Gosh.
I was embarrassed.
I'm like stuck in the middle. Brian's out at the car. Jeff's still standing at the greeter door, and I'm like halfway through the sliding doors, like,
I did not know what to do with my hands in that one.
God, that's so funny, man. We get back to the car, and Brian's just like, I'm not doing no more.
I said, I'm not doing this again today. I'm done. I'm done. But then this is what got us in a better mood. We're pulling out. We're at the red light trying to turn left onto Watson.
Yeah. Yeah.
Busy. I know you don't travel up that far north, Derek, but
For those who don't know, Watson is a street in Warner Robins.
it's a busy street in Warner Robins. One of the
been
main.
there 2 times.
One of the main drives. You weren't driving, probably.
I actually was.
Was you?
Took the kids Christmas.
No, he was frustrated.
School
no,
shopping.
he was frustrated.
Okay.
School shopping.
Okay.
Y'all don't say anything now. I'm in traffic. Y'all
You
both
took-
be
you-
quiet. Yes.
You
it's
took
been
the
several
kids
years ago.
school
I swear
shopping.
that I'll come back there.
So you took the kids school shopping, same as Jeff's mom took him school shopping this year, I'm sure. No. So, we were pulling out, going left on Watson, and this man needed to go left as well. And so he was kind of like getting my attention, like let him in. And so I did. He throws up the thumbs up.
Now, describe this gentleman a little bit. This
He
is
was
not
probably
like
he was probably Jeff's great grandfather.
this dude has asked to be let in for the last 200 years.
Yeah, he used to ask, "Can my horse
Yeah.
get in front of your buggy?"
Big night. Big night.
Can I get over, please? Listen.
Oh,
Gentleman
God.
has seen a few days.
Can my Model T pull up in front of your Model T?
This gentleman is too scared to go into Best Buy and see Jeff.
Oh, my God.
Going into that sorcery store over there. Looking at pictures. This dude is on up there.
So, of course, I let Papa get in front of me, man. And he throws me about 17 thumbs up. Really? Yeah, he kept doing it. He kept doing it.
Why did you give anything back?
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
I kept
that's
thumbing him
why.
up. I was
That's
giving him the
why.
double. He was giving me the single. I was
Yeah.
giving him the double. And so I just started getting just hype about it, man, because the red light was taking forever. And I was like, yeah. And so he was like, eh. And so,
see through his
so
win-
he
through
pulls
his
in
back
front.
glass.
He gets in front. Chris is like, would you quit with the guy, please? And I'm like,
Let the man
no.
live his life.
No,
Let the man
we're-
enjoy his day.
We're gonna enjoy the final ones with him, bro. And we're just thumbing him up, man. And so I'm like, I gotta get him out the window, Chris. So I honk the horn and I throw my hand out the window, and he rolls his window down.
He's got like the turned crank window.
He rolled his window down, and throws his hand, and it's just a shaking as he's doing it. And I'm like, yeah! And he can hear me because our window's down, so my arm can go. And it was the fun. And then I was like, okay, I'm ready to go in and Ask for a donation to that little place of business again.
You know, he like finally got it. we got him today, Sonny. We got him today. Yeah, thumbs up, Sonny.
And that got me in a much better mood, man. I was ready to...
Why didn't you video it, man?
Ah, man, I was too hyped about my
phone. It was too. As soon as you break the phone out, he's going to run. He's going to be like, I got some of them sorcerer children again.
It was in the moment, man. It was in the moment. It was fantastic time, bro. Fantastic time.
Yeah.
Totally.
Shout out to you, though. Gosh. Oh, man, who's never going to know what YouTube is.
No.
But him for the win, you know, it was a very good thing.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, gosh.
I'm glad we don't ever go anywhere I go anywhere with the two of you.
Be glad.
It's an adventure, man.
Yeah,
it's an adventure. It's never a dull moment, that's for sure. So now that we've had everybody laughing, I've got an update. You remember a few episodes back, man, when I was talking about England and the dogs and the XL bully breeds and how they were going to ban them. You know, the plot thickens.
Oh, really?
So it's gotten. I've been following the story for the last few months, man, and I've been keeping up with it. So by the end of the year in England, it is official now. You have either got to register. So in order to keep your dog, if you have an XL bully breed in England, in order to keep your dog, you've got to pay. I think it's like $100 or pounds, whatever they use over there. You know, I don't know why they weigh money over there.
That's a
but,
lot.
You know, you got have 100 monies. Or whatever they use. And register your dog with the vet, or register your dog with the government. And if that happens, they've got to be neutered, which I don't have a problem with. You know, neuter your pets, slay your pets, whatever. You know, that's not an egregious thing to ask. You know, but you have to have it.
But for some people, it is.
For breeders.
That's my point.
But they don't like regulate breeding over there like they should.
Okay.
You know, any jackleg with the backyard and a couple dogs can just breed them and sell them, and I think that's where we're kind of running into the issue. There's unreputable breeders just letting dogs go ham, and now we've got a surplus of these dogs going around. You know, you can just get them for $20 or 20 monies or whatever they use.
20. Okay.
You know, so I get where, you know, unlicensed breeders and everybody's just kind of making the prettiest thing today. You know, trying to just breed pretty dogs and sell them for a lot of money. So anyways, you got to have them neutered. You've got to, and if all your paperwork goes through and everything is fine, then you can keep your dog. But every time you can never change an address with this dog. The dog can never travel with you.
What?
You can never take your dog away. It has to spend every night at the house that is registered to. If you would like to take this dog outside, it has to be muzzled. The muzzle can never come off outside of the address that you have on file for this dog to live at.
So it can come out of the house.
It can come out of the house.
But as far as leaving that property or that...
Yeah, like it can never spend a night away.
Okay, and if it goes out
it has
property
to be
line, it has to be muzzled?
And muzzled. No, if it leaves the door.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah. If it goes outside the actual house. Yeah, not just like to your front yard. If it leaves the house, the domicile, if you will, it has to be has to be leashed and muzzled.
No sleepovers.
No, you can't take it on vacation with you. No, it's got to be there.
You can't board it if you're going out of town?
No, you can't board it. No. Or if you choose not to do that. So that's like you have to pay, we'll say, 100 monies to do that, right? Mm-hmm. This is where it gets really sick, okay?
Not sick like
disgusting.
Okay.
Like this is just horrible. Oh, if you would choose to not pay $100 to do through the whole process to keep your dog, the government will pay you £200 to put it down.
So they're going to pay you more.
They will pay you more to have the dog put down.
They're going to double what you're going to have to spend to have your dog killed.
Isn't that horrible?
Just because of the breed of dog.
At the end of the year, come January 1st.
The dog hasn't done anything to anyone except be that type of breed, and it's going to be murdered by the thousands.
Yeah.
Because some of these folks
Thousands
do not have 100 monies to spend.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so what about the ones that are like going to rise up and not do either one?
Well, listen. So, according to this law that's been put into place,
because there's a Texas over there somewhere.
Oh yeah.
There's got to be Texas somewhere.
They're starting to get there. All the dogs, the XL bullies that are already in like shelters,
okay,
they can't rehome because now it's against the law to rehome them. You can't find them a new home anymore because that's as of the first year it's against the law. You can't rehome this dog. They are saying that all the XL bullies have not been rehomed in the pounds or shelters by the first of the year have to be put down. Yeah, have to be put down, put to sleep. And at this point in time, finally they're starting to be a little kickback. They're starting to get a little resistance over there.
There'll be more as the time starts closing in on them.
Yeah. And to a degree where I have not gotten an official thing, and I don't want to say nothing that I've not, because I've done a fair amount of research involving this. I have heard rumors that the vets and the Vet Association for England, whatever that group is, they've said that we are not putting down healthy animals.
Oh boy,
we are not gonna put healthy dogs to sleep. We are not gonna do it.
Yeah, good for them.
So
this is like the vet. Overall,
the vet,
it's just
the UK Vet Association.
Okay.
Yeah,
not the dental association, but the vet. I guess.
Very good, Derek.
Yeah.
Great play on that.
Yeah. So
we're not pulling
the
healthy
plot
teeth.
thickens.
I was just trying to get it.
And I made the correlation. Thank you.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah. So hey, the plot thickens.
It is sick. You're right.
I can't believe that they're
That is
paying
sick.
people, and I've seen a lot of TikTok because now that's all my
all you're
For You
getting.
pages.
That's
now,
all you're getting.
Of like owners like you. There's no amount of money that you can give me where I'm going to put my dog to sleep.
So
it's not going to happen.
I'm just wondering how that if you lived in England, I would just I'm guessing. I don't see you and Shelly doing either one.
No. Well,
would you pay the 100 monies? Okay,
we would do that before we did.
Oh, for sure.
Before we did anything else.
But Chief and Lady never leave anyway.
Yeah, for them, they pretty much stay there. Every now and then we take them on a walk. We've done that a few times. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if they make a muzzle big enough for Chief.
That he wouldn't eat through.
Yeah, he ate through our floor.
Yes,
ate through the floor.
After he ate through the kennel.
Yeah. Especially when he was still a puppy, and I use the term puppy lightly,
very loosely. Yeah.
When he was a 40-pound, 4-week-old dog, maybe not quite that young, but we used to crate him when we would go to work because he was kind of crate trained, but we couldn't leave him out because he was just tearing stuff up. We'd put him in this massive crate, and at the bottom of the crate is this thick black pan, if you will.
I can picture.
He ate through the plastic, like 1/4-inch black plastic tray, and like the bottom metal bars of the crate, like pushed him apart far enough to eat up the linoleum floor in the room where it was. Yeah, like I just had not too long ago, probably a few months ago, I had to go through and redo all the flooring and everything in that room. Yeah.
And get this, Derek, whenever Uncle Brian would go stay with them and check on them, and they would be out, when they would be out of town, he would have the audacity to tell me, "Now don't let Chief on the couch."
This is not my rule.
Okay, man.
Yeah.
Okay. You got it, bro. You got it. As soon as I'd sit down to play Xbox, man, that joker would come up to me and look at me with them eyes, and I'd be like, "He ain't here, cuz. Come on."
You're going to show me. This is where they've learned this behavior.
I ain't going to say it if you ain't going to say it, Chief.
Yeah.
And then he wouldn't just be satisfied by sitting beside me. He'd have to root up between my back and the back of the couch.
He did used to do that.
And I don't care how strong your legs are, boy, you can do leg works every day, but you ain't finna outmuscle that dog when he's trying to root in between you and that couch. He's finna move you.
He's finna be in there.
You're going to be playing that football game uncomfortable.
Yeah, on the tip of the cushion.
You throwing interceptions, man.
Yeah.
That's all I can tell you.
Now, just, to be fair, they have couch cushions from couches they've destroyed
on
the floor that they can sleep on, that they sit on, to sleep on, that they lay on all day long. It's not like they're just out there on the hard floor all day. They've got it made.
Them dogs are living the life, bro.
They've chewed up couches, and the remnants of the said couches are now their bed on the floor. And every night they sleep in the huge bed that I had to buy, because they used to sleep with me and Shelly in like a queen size bed, and we would have a 160-pound pit bull in there with us. So I broke, and I got us a king size bed, and they sleep in the bed with us. These dogs are very well taken care of. They got it made,
no doubt.
But yeah, Shelly doesn't like them on the couch for the twice a year that we, socialize and have people over. She wants to have a nice place for them to sit down. But yeah, Uncle Brian would come over and like dog and house sit for us, and we would come back, and Brian would leave or whatever, and they would get up on the Chief would get up on the couch, and Shelly'd be like, "Get out!"
He ain't here no more.
I don't know what to do. Uncle Brian said it was okay.
Well, he let me.
What's the problem?
I couldn't yesterday. I don't know. Because bless his heart, he is stupid. He is stupid.
He's working on it.
Yeah,
he's working on it.
Yeah, he's got 2 brain cells left, and they're both fighting for third place.
They are.
I'm gonna call about this tree. Ooh. I'm coming. Come in. Butt crack plumbing. I'm looking for the tree service.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Timber tree service.
I was seeing if you could come look at a tree for me next week.
I might could squeeze you in, man. I think I can squeeze you in.
Poor Peyton. Don't get tricked like Peyton. Call someone you can trust, like Buckeye Preferred Services. Over 35 years in the industry of tree work and removal, they are cutting out your problems, and you can reach them at 478-484-2178 or 478-278-5574. Also, we have got our black t-shirts in stock if you would like one, or if you like the advertising that we just did and would like to learn how you can advertise on our channel, you can reach us at coffeeandcatchuppc at gmail.com. Now, back to the podcast.
Man, I got a
Goodness.
I got a good one for y'all on Lawrence County Info.
Oh, this is what needs to be banned. They're talking about banning doggies. This dude needs to be reported and flagged as abuse.
If they'll pay me 200 pounds,
He will.
I'll take my membership from Lawrence County Info today.
That's true.
I promise you. I hope no admins watch the show, or they'll probably take me on my offer.
You think he's not serious? Goodness gracious.
Someone posted, need some dirt delivered. Point me in the right direction.
First of all, this has got to be a dude. It's
a Valerie.
Listen, is it really?
Yeah.
So a female is needing some dirt.
Needs some dirt.
Respect.
Not just dirt, but needs
Respect.
it delivered.
You know what I mean?
And wants us to point her in the right direction. And I don't know where this came from. As often, I don't know where these thoughts come from in my head. But I did act out on it. And I commented on the bottom. I miss Police Beat in the Courier Herald, which is the local paper here. Now that was having some dirt delivered. Trust me, I was in it once 3 times. Police Beat, for those of you that do not know, was a section of the Dublin Courier Herald paper.
Courier?
Courier. Is that not how you say it? Courier.
Courier.
Courier. No, it's not.
It is. It's a courier.
It's a courier.
It's delivering information. A courier is something that like delivers something.
Okay, so what's them little coffee machines that they make one cup at a time? What's that called?
We're not doing this. That's a Keurig.
That's a Keurig.
It's a Keurig.
Okay, and when you have something,
Dublin Courier.
when you have something wrong with you, it's the courier.
The
Courier.
Courier.
The O is silent. You're not from here. Police beat was a section it was a section of the paper where they would post the article of, hey, Mary Jo had her wallet stolen, her pocketbook stolen out of her car at the Dublin Mall. Be on the lookout for a Jeep
for Brian
with
Thomas.
I don't think he ever had a Jeep.
My friend did though. That's
He
why
did have Mary Jo's purse though.
That's why it's so funny.
He may not have had a Jeep, but he had Mary Jo's purse.
Were you in it 3 times?
Yeah.
Well, he was in it once, 3 times.
In one episode. In one paper.
You were in it 3 times.
Yeah, me and some of my buddies were.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
3 Mary
I
Jo's
guess I
purses.
blocked a lot of that stuff out. I don't remember that.
I'll tell you what happened, and I won't tell who was with me.
Yeah.
I won't tell who was with me. I'm pretty sure the statute of limitations has run out because we were about 18 or 19. But everybody that we hung out with at that time was going to one of the clubs in Macon. Okay. Maybe it was a Saturday night, and so just like everybody had kind of gotten together and, hey, we're going to take a caravan up to Macon and go to Lucy Cooper's, whatever. And so for some reason, me and a couple of my buddies could not go. And these weren't buddies of mine that I was with every weekend, but we were friends. We were pretty good friends. And so this was one of the first times that we had gotten together to go out, and we were all bummed because we could not go to the club with everyone else. We felt left out, and we felt, a little bit upset about that. So we decided that it would be a good idea if we just traveled around town late at night and seeing how many times we could get police beat the following week. That was our goal.
How many like crimes essentially?
I think we did five different things that we thought would have warranted getting in police beat. Nothing real bad.
No.
We might have to edit this part out.
No, we're not either. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. No one was hurt. Of course, we didn't, but we did go out to, I won't say where, but they had vending machines, and so we made our way into this. Is so funny.
Oh my gosh.
No, Derek, this is so funny.
Next week, Coffee and Ketchup with 2 guests.
Lieutenant Dan is listening right now. Boy, I've been on the lookout for them boys, the vending machine boys, boy. 30 years ago, I knew I'd go get them. He's still got the Courier Herald up there on his wall right now.
He's got the yarn. He's got the yarn in our pictures, but he just don't have the confessions.
It's not even your picture. It's just a silhouette.
Let's move on to the next topic.
But the name.
No, we're here now.
No, I still need a roommate, dude. I don't need you going away.
He's called this case the Vending Vandals for the last 30 years of his career.
Man,
I can finally retire. This is the last cold case I got.
Larry, go ahead and give it up. Now, we got your gold watch. Not till I close this case, Bobby.
I can't sleep until I close the Vending Vandals cold case.
117 bags of Frito-Lays went missing that night. I am not giving up. Well, let me tell you something, Larry.
The people
I'm
of
your
Dublin
guy.
deserve better.
I'm your guy. But 2 of them, we parked the Jeep that you were talking about earlier. We parked it way out in the field. And so 2 of them had on trench coats. And so,
I know who you were with now while you saying that.
and so when when the casing was removed from the front of the vending machine, you could reach in there and pull like the spring thing, and all the chips would just come flying out at you. It was the coolest thing ever, man. It was like winning a shopping spree without winning it. And so they were taking these bags.
It's like stealing a shopping spree.
Pretty much, man. And I was young, and we were wild, and we were crazy. They started putting all the chips into the trench coat, okay? And so they looked like about a 400-pound man, both of them, running through this field.
And now we know why there are cameras everywhere.
This is the reason for the Ring doorbell.
Running through this field back to the Jeep.
Dropping Fritos.
And as there was a little creek that we had to get over. And one of them was running, and when he jumped, he missed his footing and fell, and all you could hear was, pow! From all the bags of chips. So there was a trail.
Of just Fritos, Lays,
Doritos.
We need to insert at about 20 minutes in and say, "Mama, please turn this episode off now." Yeah. So she doesn't hear the story.
And so he got back into the truck. He was driving the one that fell. He got back into the truck, and he opened his freaking trench coat. And all these bags and just loose chips just fell into the floor of the Jeep. It was great.
Oh, and one thing Brian would like to add to that, for any youngsters that are watching this, he does not condone.
I don't condone that kind of behavior. No.
That was when he was young and very silly.
And had he been caught, he would have rightfully faced jail time.
Yeah, absolutely. I certainly did. I certainly
had to repay the people that he took from.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Eventually pay fines and restitutions on those chips.
We also need to make sure Lily and Christian don't watch this episode.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell them we didn't film one. I'm going to see them as soon as we get through filming. I'm taking off to Athens and taking to dinner, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey guys, we didn't show didn't go real well this week.
We're just not gonna do one. Don't even worry about
skip
checking
that
the
one.
page.
Skip that one.
23 never made it.
Oh gosh.
Which led me to find this article right here. Got to read this real quick. Like, man, I know we're going to move on to the cupcakes, but I want to read this real fast. Wanted Florida man tried to throw cops off with an "I don't live here" sign on a whiteboard outside of his window. This is a true story.
Florida man is unrivaled.
Listen. All right, this dude tried to throw the cops off his trail by placing a big sign out in front of his house saying Johnny Yates does not live here.
Oh, so it didn't even say "I don't live here." It said his full name.
Put his full name out there because he was wanted.
Florida man is a different breed.
Yates, 41, who was wanted by the Polk County Sheriff's Office. Now, who's at Polk County? Do you know? Grady Judd, the greatest sheriff in our land.
Oh, it's that. Okay, the one that's always on there. Okay, yeah.
Yes, it was him.
What city is Polk County?
Polk County is going to be Lakeland, Florida, around that area. So he was wanted for aggravated battery, false imprisonment, and tampering charges. God. They showed up at his house around 2:45 on Saturday to get a warrant checked out. They had a tip that he was at that location. There was a dry erase board out on the front window that said, "Johnny Yates does not live here."
Does not live.
Pass that down.
Oh my God. It's like capital not and underlined and everything. Johnny Yates does not live here.
Is that not the greatest thing you've ever seen?
Oh my God.
I thought that was hilarious.
Is that Johnny Yates below?
That's him. That's Johnny.
Oh man.
Oh, Johnny, be good.
I take it Johnny does live there.
Johnny did live there. Hey, they had to smoke him out. They had to smoke him out with what they call the surrender gas.
What's the surrender gas?
They had to hit him twice with the surrender gas. And they finally smoked old Johnny out. He was arrested and taken to jail. They came to get me one time out there at 199. This is no joke. And they knocked on the front door, and someone went to the front door and looked out and said, "Y'all, it's the law." So I went immediately to my bedroom, to my closet where I had a little hideaway in there. And as soon as I started rolling the closet door was on, rolled out that way. As soon as I started rolling it, I hear a flashlight tap on my window. Tick, tick, tick. I turned around and I said, "Johnny Yates does not live here."
Not for some time now.
Yeah, Johnny's gone.
running on old information.
Chris, what we got in front of us, man? I've been waiting.
Derek has been drooling since this episode
I
started.
really have.
He wanted to do this at the front of the episode.
So I can see on the camera now. It's a little bit hard to say, but what we have in front of us, and as the episode is going to be so aptly titled, the Dublin Cupcake Wars. Not a turf war, but a cupcake war.
I love it.
And what we each have in front of us, can't really see because of the light, but we have got 3 of Dublin's local bakeries. And we've gotten
3 fine establishments.
3, yeah. And I'll say, no matter how this turns out, we frequent these locations, and they have got some of the best baked goods you are going to find in this area.
Absolutely.
But then we've got 3 vanilla cupcakes. Simple, yet not so simple. And we have got them. We don't know which cupcake is from which establishment. And we have got them all divvied up. And we are going to try them and give our 1, 2, 3 rating. You know, first, second, third prize, completely oblivious to which cupcake is which. Derek is not exactly eating. Is that A?
No, this is B. Have we got to eat them in order?
No, I don't think it. Man, just keep up with what you ate.
I'd like to let's all do them kind of and give our thoughts.
Okay, all right. Then.
Let's do B. Can we do B first?
Yeah, since you got it in your hand,
Sure,
Derek.
let's do B. So this is cupcake B.
Let's go. Go, man. Eat it.
Okay. B, I will say B is going to be for me, it's a good cupcake. The actual cupcake. And keep in mind, these are all about, they're not fresh. We couldn't get them, we're recording this on a Sunday.
But we did, listen though, we did pick all 3 of them up on the same day.
On the same day.
We wrapped all 3 of them up with saran wrap in their casing that it came in, and we stuck them in the refrigerator as told to us by these establishments until this morning, where we got them at room temperature. So we did the best we could with
the best we could, and neither one of them has a time advantage over any of the other ones. They were all purchased on the same day, at least. The actual cake of that one is very good. It's very good. It's a good flavor. It's still pretty spongy to be, not the day of freshness. I'm not a fan. It's almost the icing on that one's kind of a traditional.
I kind of like it.
You like that kind of traditional birthday cake icing?
Man, it was good. I mean, which I like sweet stuff, so.
Yeah, I mean, it's delicious. Now, it's a delicious cupcake. Not my favorite kind of icing, but the actual cake of it is done very well.
You're not gonna get me to say nothing bad about a cupcake.
Yeah, same here.
But I'm a little bit opposite on you on the cake part of it.
Okay, so you think the icing was better than the cake?
Well, I think the icing was better than the cake, and I think that the cake was a little bit. I like a softer. I like a little bit of a softer cake.
The reason why.
I like a cake that's going to come to the front door and say, "Come on in." That cake felt like it was meeting me at the front door and saying, "I need to see some ID."
So, as Chris was talking, I started touching them, and to me, that one was the
had some resistance on it. I get you.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was good.
It was a very good. Hey, when I know where it's at,
I finished mine.
So Derek, you started with B.
I hope that the B is not my. I hope that B is not my favorite.
Okay.
Which one y'all want to go with next?
You pick, Derek. You're in charge of this thing.
Yeah.
I want to go with the C.
C it is.
I'm gonna try to get this whole piece in my mouth.
I think you can.
A dime every time I heard Derek say that. All right, here's C. Ready?
That.
What a nice surprise.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Good God Almighty.
That is a
That was something special.
That is good.
You need to.
The only thing that can make me happier about sitting here eating a plate full of cupcakes is that I took that thing one bite and I've got another bite of it left.
Yeah, I couldn't do the whole thing in one bite on that one. That was C, right? We did
That
C?
was C.
That is a better cake. A better cake.
That cake said, "Come on in. I'm glad to see you."
To be fair, Brian chose to do vanilla Pretty standard. Everybody does a vanilla. It's not really my favorite cupcake just because of the icing that is usually used on vanilla cupcakes is so sweet. It's very sweet. And that cake was fantastic. Ooh. The icing is like knock your teeth out. Yeah. Sweet. But that was a delicious cupcake. C is going to be better than A as far as cupcake goes. The actual cake portion of it was delicious. Now, anybody else opinions, things I'd like to say about C right there?
It was good. I wish I had more.
I've got half a C left. You can get it. All right, so here we go. Last but not least,
with
cupcake A.
This makes me sad. This is the last one.
Me too.
Goodness.
All right, here we go. I'm actually going to have to eat all this one. No question. Soft cupcake, less sweet icing.
Wow.
Icing, it's not a buttercream, but it's not as sweet. It's a flavorful icing. It's a good cupcake, flavorful cupcake. What did we do? We did BCA.
We did BCA.
Which means I'm gonna have to go.
Do it in the order you want it. The first one being number 1, second one being number 2, obviously, and then the last one being number 3 in your order.
We tried them BCA.
We ate them BCA. And passed it down to Derek. And I have the results in my pocket from Sydney, who arranged all these cupcakes so that we would not know.
I'm not going to lie. After this comes out with Emerald City, Brian and I frequent probably Emerald City because I come to Dublin at least once a week. When we come over here for staff meetings, we pretty much always go by Emerald City. And well,
looky here.
If that's not my favorite, I'm gonna be in.
I
might be in trouble. Regina might have to beat me up.
All right, so the results come in as Chris and Derek having the same palette. ACB for Chris, ACB for Derek, and Brian went different, and Brian's in the cab with the CAB.
Okay.
So
before it even comes out, I do want to make. I will say for B, it was all of our thing. That is a little bit tougher. It may not have held up well, being refrigerated and coming back out.
Very true.
Now the other two did
Very
come
true.
out. These are not the day of cupcakes. I'd be curious to see if that cupcake was that firm and kind of held up as well.
I want to go on record too.
Please
I
do.
don't want to make too many excuses.
Yeah, although I went ACB, they were all good.
Yeah.
Derek licked his plate over there.
Yeah, I started.
Not a morsel
I was afraid to get. I was going to lick the rest of C and B, the icing off there, but I was afraid from the Sharpie. I didn't know there might be some kind of.
He's definitely not left
there.
a stone unturned on that plate. That's for sure.
All right, don't throw those away either.
So
throwing away cupcakes on his channel.
So even with B being in third place for all three of us, I guarantee you wherever B is, I guarantee you I'll buy a cupcake from there.
Yeah.
Same.
Within a month.
And if you live in this area, please go try. Don't listen to us. Get them fresh. Try them out yourself. Let us know what you think in the comments.
It goes to show that there's differences of opinion and also differences in palates because you don't like the sweeter icing,
right?
And I do,
right?
That was a lot of my move for my decision on my favorite. So
should we do three, like a third place, second place, first place, or?
Well, how are we going to do that with
Well, we got two of us with the same thing. That's
okay.
That's going to be third.
Okay.
Second,
okay. So then we'll go with B is in third place. We're going to go with A.
Not a unanimous second.
Yeah.
But second place.
C. So.
C is second.
ACB is how it's going.
ACB. Not unanimous. Third place is unanimous. Second place and first place are not unanimous.
Yep. Are you ready?
Yes. So we're going to do first place first?
And we'll do third place first.
So, no more further ado. Here, for everyone waiting, the suspense is killing us all. Here are going to be the results of the Great Dublin Cupcake War of 2023. And your results are...
B was the Mulberry Kitchen.
Okay, B, Mulberry.
B was the Mulberry Kitchen.
Okay.
Second place, in y'all's taste buds, not in mine. This was my favorite cupcake.
Man, I already know what it is now.
I love you all. We'll see you Tuesday. Emerald City Sweets.
I knew it. Oh, I knew it. I'm going to be in so much trouble. God, I'm going to be in so much trouble.
Great cupcake.
It was a delicious cupcake.
And Williamson's Bakery.
How about that?
First place for the coffee and ketchup cupcake taste.
To be fair, it was the icing that did it for me. And I've never had a vanilla cupcake.
Watch that tree while you're backing up, Chris.
Listen. It was the icing. It was the icing. Jesus Christ. It was the icing. The icing was just too sweet.
That was fun.
Their carrot cake is unrivaled, though.
Everybody,
delicious carrot cake cupcake.
Everybody was great across the board.
Delicious cupcakes.
When I went by Friday to pick them up, man, they were waiting on me at Emerald City Sweets. They had the cupcake packaged. Wouldn't even let me pay for it. I'm gonna say that.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that, bro. They deserve that.
Shout out to
I
Regina and that whole crew out there.
had debit card in hand, trying to pay them for it, and they were like, absolutely not. No.
That was nice.
We appreciate y'all doing this.
That was probably one of the first ones we went into when we started the podcast too. We're just like,
for sure.
Check us out.
For sure.
Which place was that?
Emerald City
Emerald
Sweets.
Sweets.
Now, you told me it was $5. I gave you $5 the other day for the cupcake.
And then I went on down to Mulberry Kitchen, and they had one. I think I got that 5 somewhere. Colby, you seen that 5? And so then I went to Williamson's, and she gives. I'm gonna say this, man. I went to Williamson's, and she gives me a cupcake, and I said I was going to pay for it. And I said I asked the lady that I don't know if I'm sure she's one of the bakers. They have several in there, I would imagine. And I said, you want to know what we're doing with this cupcake? And she said, I'm not sure if I want to know or not. And I said, no, it's gonna be cool. And so I told her we were doing the taste test on the podcast, and she goes, nope, give me that one back. Nope. That's been in the case all day. Let me get you one that was made this morning or whatever. And I said, okay. So
Funny.
And there's one left upstairs. I don't remember which place gave us 2. Might have been y'all's winner, Williamson's Bakery. I think they might have put 2 in there. So
Very good.
feel free to have
Yeah,
at
all the cupcakes were delicious.
They
Like
were.
I said, man, I'm very particular about icing. Maybe it's a diabetic thing. I don't know. But again, go out. If you live in this area or one of the next door areas, I know I live in Blakely County, but hey, it's worth a trip. Go over there, spend your well-earned money with them. You will not be disappointed. All of these bakeries, we did cupcakes. All of their baked goods are phenomenal.
That is true.
All of
Very true.
above the rest. I will say, as far as Emerald City Sweets goes, go if you like carrot cake, go get their carrot cake cupcake. It's insane. It's a good icing. It's not as sweet. The cake is not as sweet. It's so good.
Holidays are coming up too, man. So visit all 3 of these places and take some desserts with you when you go to your holiday
opinion.
parties. Yeah, go to your
Absolutely.
holiday parties.
I'm sure they're doing all kind of specials for like Thanksgiving. I bet you they got pies for sale. Just listen, I had a little bit of the cheesecake from Emerald City the other day too. They made a pecan pie cheesecake. Stop. I ate like 3 bites. That's all I could do. It was so rich, but it was so good.
Have I ever told y'all about the mystery shopper fiasco at Kia when I was selling cars there? Nope, I haven't. Going to tell you next episode.
Oh, heard it here first. And the mystery shopper fiasco at Kia. Thank you all. Hey, listen, because of y'all, we get to come up with cool ideas like this. This was a very fun thing to do. Again, form your own opinion. Go out there. Try them out. Williamson's, Emerald City Sweets, and Mulberry Kitchen. Wonderful, wonderful places, wonderful bakeries. Go out there, make your own opinion. Tell us down in the comments what you think. As always, we appreciate the support. We've getting a lot of video love on our last few videos, especially last week's. We're hoping this one does just as well. Thank you all. Holidays coming up. We appreciate you taking a little bit of time to de-stress your holiday, hopefully, and tuning into this podcast. As always, if you will smash that like button, get the YouTube algorithm cranking on this. Comment down below.
Smash
Make
the what?
sure that like button. The like button down there, little thumbs
Is
up.
it supposed to be? Is it supposed to be glowing?
It should be, according to YouTube or the newest update. When you say the words like button, it should light up down there. So like button, like button, like button. Smash that like button. Make sure you comment down below. Hit that subscribe button. As always, thank you to Buckeye Preferred Services for their continued support. Wouldn't be here without them, so make sure you check them out. And if you want to pre-order, we're going to do a pre-order for T-shirts. So we sold them out. We're not going to do a random sizes. We're going to do a pre-order. So you need to reach out and let us know. Get your name on the next batch of the black T-shirts. Get them before they are gone. As always, thank you so much for everything and all your continued support. And with that, we will catch you in the next one.
Go Dogs.
Peace.